Hey everyone, Gill Gross here. Post-match, Caroline Garcia versus Aryna Sabalenka, 2022 WTA Finals final. If you're not here for spoilers, click off the video in 3, 2, 1. Biggest title in the career of Caroline Garcia. She is back up to her career high ranking that she achieved way back, I want to say 2018, of number 4 in the world. And she wins the year-end championships to cap off what was an unbelievable second half of the season where she really caught fire post-Wimbledon. I'm sorry, not post-Roland Garros. After winning the doubles title is really what almost turned things around for her, where she really came from, outside the top 75. I think a lot of people writing her off, and maybe her even writing herself off and considering her future in the game, to what she's done. It's been spectacular. So congratulations to Garcia for an unbelievable win. She did it in straight sets, won the first set in a tiebreak, won the second set 6-4, one break of serve being the difference. Tremendous match, I thought, for the most part, from both players. Garcia, I think, an A+ performance, and Sabalenka maybe a B+ or a B, if I'm trying to assess Aryna, because there was a lot of positives here, particularly the second serve. Now, I felt that stylistically, if I can just set the stage here, you have two of the most aggressive players on tour, but they're very different in the way they implement their aggression. Sabalenka, it's about ground stroke speed. It's about power from the back. Whereas Garcia, it's not that. It's taking the ball early and it's net rushing. I believe her to have the best singles volleys on tour, bar none. There are some players, maybe Katerina Siniakova, who you could make a strong argument maybe is the best doubles volleyer when you're on top of the net and you're volleying hard at people. But in terms of, who can come to net and make a low volley in singles, volley short, have that feel, it's a completely different thing. To me, no one even comes close to Garcia. She's the best volleyer on tour. And that's how she produces her offense. So on one hand, I thought it would be a tough matchup for her. I thought Sabalenka would be tough for Garcia because it's very difficult to get to net on Aryna Sabalenka. She is going to attack you with every swing of the racket. There's going to be a level of pace on every ball. It's going to just really be difficult to control your play and come forward on her because there's just not much to attack. The enemy of a net rusher is depth and offense. That's how to keep someone off the net. So I figured Sabalenka would keep Garcia off the net, and she did. I didn't think Garcia's net play played much of a role in this match. On the other hand, I thought that Sabalenka's second serve might struggle against Garcia's pressure. And as I quickly alluded to a couple minutes ago, it actually did not. Sabalenka upped the ante on her second serve, hit it harder than she usually does, bigger than she usually does. And despite going for more, didn't miss all that much. She only double faulted 3 times. Now you could say, Gil, it did, that was a big factor because 2 of the double faults came in the first set tiebreak, and that is true. But for the most part, Sabalenka had an incredible performance on her second serve, where she showed why, in a way, she has the ability to have one of the best second serves on the WTA Tour, which I know sounds like a completely crazy thing that just left my mouth, but hear me out. In 2021, there was only one player who won a higher percentage of second serve points when the second serve was in play. So you take out double faults. The only player who won more second serve points than Sabalenka was Swiatek. And the reason for that is Aryna's second serve is super, super hard to attack. It's one of the bigger second serves out there. And in this match, it showed. And that was a huge positive for Sabalenka. And she didn't lose the match because of her second serve. So here's why I think she lost the match. Here's why Garcia won. Yes, Garcia was kept off the net. No, she did not have that much success attacking the second serve. Why did she win? Because she adjusted, because she had multiple ways of playing. She was able to show something else and play at a different speed than what you would typically think of, okay, this is what Caroline Garcia does. She was willing to be disciplined from the back of the court and allow Sabalenka to miss. Look, Garcia is not the best mover from the baseline. She's not the best defender, but she showed in this match she can do it a little bit. And when she gets her racket on the ball, she's able to play some disciplined defense and neutralize. She has the skills and the mentality to be able to do that. And look, there were a lot of short points in this match, and that's why there was only one break of serve. But in a lot of these, key exchanges that went past the serve return, Garcia was the far more solid player, made way less errors, and I don't think that was any coincidence. I thought that was Garcia willing to be in control and disciplined, where Sabalenka, it's almost never that, and there's a lot of positive things about the way Sabalenka plays. She can take the racket out of anyone's hands, and she can do it not just with her serve, but off the ground. And very few players can say that. But one thing she is not is in control. And, here we have two very aggressive players, but to me, Garcia always is in control. She's not trying to force it from the back of the court. She's not trying to do too much. She is taking what her opponent is giving her. And in this case, her opponent is not giving her opportunities to come forward or attack, but her opponent is giving her errors. So Garcia, still returned very aggressively, tried to take time away off the return, served tremendously well, and was tremendous at, when she had balls to attack off of her serve to do it, to attack. But whenever we got to neutrality, Garcia was willing and able to stay solid, and Sabalenka was not. And that's why in the second set, when Garcia's serving fell off, she had 10 aces in the first set, 1 in the second set. Did not serve a good first serve percentage in the second set. Serving out the match, nervous, very nervous, unable to come forward. She really should have come forward on one of these points and did not. Did not serve big. Still was able to win this match by having another gear, and that gear was not missing. Huge title for Garcia. Love watching her play these last couple months. Really a different and unique style, and I hope the success continues. And Sabalenka should feel really proud about how she turned her season around as well. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.